So yesterday was my birthday, and I took that joyous occasion and I turned it into an opportunity for self-reflection. So I started with remembering the things of my past, and acknowledging the growth that it took to get from there to present. And upon reflecting in the present, I'm incredibly humbled and affirmed in where I am. Um, and I also find that self reflection has allowed me a chance to really become motivated and inspired to look to the future possibilities that I have for myself, and to take the necessary action now to get to those wonderful things in the future. So, through that self reflection yesterday, I decided that I want to start a project this year, um, in an effort to continue my own personal learning, as well as to educate, inform, inspire, support the parents in my studio here at Chili Dog Strings. And I think that the information I'm going to be sharing and talking about and thinking about is information that is probably useful to people outside of the circle of people I just mentioned. So I will be sharing this online. And basically, what I like to do in this project is explore resources that are designed to inform and educate the adults that are present in the Suzuki Triangle. I think that the same self-reflection that I applied to myself yesterday is something that we adults in that Suzuki Triangle should be applying to ourselves constantly. Dr. Suzuki talks about this in his writing, because the adults in children's lives set the environment that those children are in. It's incredibly important that we're very intentional about what we're putting in our children's environment. I would like to read a little portion for you from his book, Ability Development from Age 0. Reflection is necessary in the routine, the behavior, and the conversation of adults. Parents must constantly ask themselves whether they are good examples for their children. In other words, a parent should ask himself if he is noble or if he is striving to be noble. It is inexcusable for parents not to ask themselves these questions when they think of the activity of the life force in their children. If the children are near a truly great person, they are undaunted by him, and the unhampered life force in children will internalize that person's nobleness in such a way that they could be said to soak it up. When I think of these things, I know that we must study much more, both for our sakes and for the sake of our children. I just want to make a little note that I know that in this section, Dr. Suzuki wrote parents specifically, but I think that there's just as much value here for teachers as well. So he said what I'm thinking and what I'm striving for as we go through this journey together, which is self-reflection is absolutely essential. I think it's the way that we do acknowledge what is in the past, where we are, what can be better, what is already excellent, because we need that self-esteem in order to find that motivation to move forward, and how we can use that information to shape how we need to go forward. So thank you for listening, and I hope that Dr. Suzuki inspires you as much as he does me, and I really look forward to sharing more with you as time marches on. Thanks.